The Supreme Court has granted bail to former Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi, Manish Sisodia, in the excise policy case. A bench of justices have ordered him to be released on a payment of 10 lakh rupees in bail bonds. He has to surrender his passport and report to the police station every Monday, not to tamper with evidence or influence witnesses. It is Manish Sisodia who has been granted bail after being in the custody since February of last year. So all in all, he has been in the custody for the last 17 months. He has been granted bail in both cases, whether it was a case by the CBI or the Enforcement Directorate. It is the Supreme Court who went on to say that bail is the rule and jail is the exception, and you can't carry on as far as that case is concerned without going to trial. The court had granted liberty to the, it is in order to revive his prayer. Now, relegating back to the trial court would be making him play a game of snakes and ladders, is what was said in court. A citizen cannot be made to run from pillar to post. And of course, it was the June 4th order that recorded that it did not go into merit. The court noted assurance that the investigation would be completed and the charge sheet would be filed in the month of July. It would be a travesty of justice to relegate the, to the trial court, that, sending Manish Sisodia back to the trial court. The liberty reserved by this court on the 4th of June to revive will have to be interpreted as reviving of prayer before this court. No inclined to entertain preliminary objection, and that is what has been said in court. So the question is whether the trial court and the High Court have considered that delay in the trial. There was ignorance of this court's order. We have my colleague Ghazali joining us to get us more on this. Ghazali, a big relief when it comes to the Aam Aadmi Party with Manish Sisodia, who had been behind bars for almost 18 months, from the 26th of February last year all the way to now. He had appealed for bail, and this was his third attempt, and finally he has gotten that bail. And of course, the big question being what happens to Arvind Kejriwal, who continues to remain in custody.
See, a big shot in the arm for Aam Aadmi Party, because there was a time in the last 6 to 7 months, if you see, before the Lok Sabha elections, and you can hear the celebration sound, so I'll try to move away from here, that how the Aam Aadmi Party was certainly running short of few senior members who could see the governance as well and who could see the election campaigning as well. Arvind Kejriwal is behind bars. Just a couple of days ago, before today, you have Satyendra Singh and Manish Sisodia also behind the bars. So certainly the party's responsibility all was on the shoulders of Bhagwant Mann as the Chief Minister in Punjab, who had to manage the party affairs in both the UP as well as there in Punjab as well. And then during Himachal polls, we saw Arvind Kejriwal campaigning there when two of his trusted aides, or the ministers in the cabinet, Mr. Sisodia and Mr. Satyendra Jain, were behind the bars. So all this while, the party was certainly somebody who could shoulder the responsibility, and they were running short of those senior members. Now, when Mr. Sisodia has got a bail, a much reprieve for the party, which was also at a time facing internal rebellion, like you saw the Swati Maliwal incident, and then there was always this fear that party may lose its own members, and that was alerted by, that was a kind of suggestion which was aired by Mr. Bhagwant Mann back in Punjab a couple of months ago, that BJP may try to weaken the party there in Punjab, knowing very well that Mr. Kejriwal, the chief architect of the party or the party's patron, is behind the bars. But now Mr. Sisodia has got the bail, a big relief for Aam Aadmi Party, and they say that perhaps the entire judgment, if you see the observations made by the two judges in the Supreme Court over the pending trial and how this is more like and again without any justice. So they feel that perhaps the Supreme Court's order will resonate when it comes to Mr. Kejriwal's bail plea as well in the CBI case. And since Mr. Sisodia has got bail in both the cases registered by CBI and the ED, so they are hopeful that Mr. Kejriwal also, who is now facing trial for a case registered by CBI, will also get bail soon from the court.
Right, Ghazali, thank you so much. Celebrations there at the headquarters of the Aam Aadmi Party. You could hear those dhols playing out in the background, and it is a big relief when it comes to the Aam Aadmi Party. We also have Sunil Prabhu joining us. Sunil, when we talk about, the Aam Aadmi Party, they're rejoicing, celebrating the bail that has been granted to Manish Sisodia. Sanjay Singh is also out. The big question being Arvind Kejriwal continues to be in jail. But, take us through what really happened in court today, when the court said that, he does have deep roots in the society. society, and hence he is not a flight risk. The court has also gone on to say that the trial failed to begin in 6 months, and this is why those are the grounds on which he was granted bail. We have Aishwarya with us. Aishwarya, take us through what really took place in court today. Of course, given the fact that the case wasn't tried in a matter of 6 months, and that's the ground on which the bail plea was granted to Manish Sisodia in that Delhi liquor policy scam. Also, the court has gone on to say that he was not a flight risk, and why is it that he has stayed behind bars for 17 months. We also have some BJP reactions coming in. Let's just listen in to how the BJP is reacting.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी दिल्ली के अंदर सरकार बनाएगी, हमें पूर्ण रूप से विश्वास है, क्योंकि आम आदमी पार्टी का करप्शन अब चक जाएगा.
Right, so it is the Aam Aadmi Party leader who was entitled to a speedy trial, and that sending him back to a trial court would be making him play snakes and ladders, is what the Supreme Court said. They also said keeping him jailed for an unlimited time, sans a trial, violates his fundamental rights. The courts have forgotten that bail ought not to be withheld as punishment, and the principal bail is the rule and jail is an exception. Aishwarya joining us to get us more on this. Just reiterating what was really said in court today, talking about how, the case can't be going on forever. He's been behind bars for 17 months and, there was no, as far as a trial is concerned, that really wasn't inside. But before that, let's just also get your reaction of Atishi, who says that this is really, for the children of the country. Let's listen in.
और मैं सुप्रीम कोर्ट का भी धन्यवाद करती हूँ, जिन्होंने ऐसा शानदार ऑर्डर दिया जिसकी वजह से मनीष सिसोदिया जी को बेल मिली, और मुझे पूरा भरोसा है कि इस ऑर्डर के बाद जल्द ही जिस तरह से आम आदमी पार्टी के अन्य नेताओं को झूठे मुकदमों में फंसाया गया है वो भी बाहर आएगा.
Well, Atishi there also saying that this win is for the children of Delhi. Of course, getting very emotional there at Manish Sisodia finally walking out of jail. This is Manish Sisodia, who had been in jail since the 26th of February. It is the court that has said calling it a game of snakes and ladders. Sisodia walking finally out of jail. The court also said that it would be a travesty of justice to relegate him to the trial court for seeking bail in these cases. We have Aishwarya joining us. Aishwarya, take us through what really went on in court today.
Well, certainly on one side it is something which had boosted the morale of the Aam Aadmi Party workers after Sanjay Singh coming out of the jail. It is now Manish Sisodia who will be walking free from Tihar prison after 17 months of jail, and certainly it is the Supreme Court who had given him relief from both the Central Bureau of Investigation and Enforcement Directorate cases that was lodged against him. But remember, for the fact of the matter, the charge sheets have been filed. According to the Enforcement Directorate and the CBI, the money trail had been established by them and the trial was about to start. But the Supreme Court had not gone to merits of the case today. They had stated that a person can't be made to run from pillars to post, and an individual has all the rights for the speedy trials to begin. If a trial is to be begin 6 months from now, that cannot be the case, that he should be lodged behind the bars. Of course, it is also Supreme Court who mentioned that bail is a rule and jail is an exception to this case. They have all the evidences and documents that are with the investigative agencies, and that had been attached by the charge, attached along with the charge sheet in the court. So there is no point of tempering of evidences, and he is not on a flight risk. On the other side, it is of course the Bharatiya Janata Party who had made it clear that getting a bail is not an acquittal. According to them, the kingpin of the alleged excise policy case is Manish Sisodia and Arvind Kejriwal. Manish Sisodia, being then excise minister, had filed had signed all the files that went to the LG, and when the new excise policy was formed, due to which, according to them, 100 crores rupees of bribes were taken, and Manish Sisodia played a very important role in the entire alleged excise policy case. But as we were mentioning, that Supreme Court did not went to the merits of the case as to what happened. It was just on the delay of the trial court as far as and delay of the entire case as far as the investigation is concerned, and therefore the reason bail had been given. Now, importantly, the bail conditions of Manish Sisodia. It is said by the Supreme Court that 10 lakh rupees of bail bond needs to be furnished every Monday and Thursday between 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Manish Sisodia had to be present in front of the investigating officer. He had to submit his passport before the special court, and also he cannot you know, as the Enforcement Directorate was earlier stating that the same bail conditions that was imposed on Arvind Kejriwal should be imposed on Manish Sisodia as well, to which the Supreme Court denied. That means that he can go to the Deputy Chief Minister's office, he can go to the Delhi Secretariat as well, and a much welcomed move by the Supreme Court as being called by the Aam Aadmi Party. They had of course welcomed it and stated that Manish Sisodia's loss of life for last 17 months cannot be returned back to him, but of course he can come outside and work for the betterment of the society. That's what he was doing earlier, according to Aam Aadmi Party. But Bharatiya Janata Party had made it clear that Manish Sisodia's bail will not impact the upcoming elections in 2025 in Delhi, whether be it Arvind Kejriwal or Manish Sisodia. It would be Bharatiya Janata Party who will be fighting with full force and will be going to the people of the national capital with the entire excise
we also
policy.
have Sunil Prabhu with us. Sunil, the court has also said that the stand taken by the agencies in the case was contradictory. If you could explain that to us.
Well, it was a travesty of justice, as you pointed out, and more importantly, the Supreme Court coming down very heavily on the trial court, on the Delhi High Court, for its way and in manner in which they have conducted and not applying their minds, saying that, as we pointed out, that bail is the rule, jail is the exception. More importantly, this has a huge bearing, this entire judgment, on for what example is happening in Bhima Koregaon or the Delhi riots case, when the trial hasn't started for 6 years and 4 years respectively. It's in the same context that the two judges today have made it clear that this trial of Manish Sisodia is going to be voluminous, it's going to take a very long time. There is no immediacy in this case. They have gone into the whole aspect, every possible aspect, be it of the trial court and the high court. So it's not correct to say that they haven't studied what has happened. They've looked at various petitions, various positions, what has happened in this case, in the excise policy case, in the trial court and the high court. And what I've been made to understand is that even Arvind Kejriwal, who's the present, the Chief Minister of Delhi, his bail plea will be put before the Supreme Court, if not today, latest by tomorrow or day after, for early hearing. And they're quite confident now that given the judgment that has come today, he will also get relief. He has already got relief in the Enforcement Directorate case, and in the CBI case, they expect that relief will be given in this very important aspect about the fact that there has been a travesty of justice and clearly that the lower courts as well as the Delhi High Court have erred in ensuring that personal liberty has not been taken. And as Justice Gavai pointed out, in matters of liberty, every day counts. And I think that's the most important message. Every day counts. And if you continue to keep people in jail for nearly 17 months, this is a big, huge rap on the knuckle, on the Enforcement Directorate, on the CBI, on the government led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, because the Aam Aadmi Party has been saying that the BJP has been carrying out political vendetta.
Right, this was the third bail plea of Manish Sisodia, and like you mentioned, Arvind Kejriwal, who has been in jail since March of this year, he had got that interim relief in order to campaign for the Aam Aadmi Party. But let me just take my question now to Ghazali. Ghazali, when we talk about unlimited amount of time in jail without a trial, that completely violates the fundamental rights, and that is exactly what the Supreme Court said today.
Yeah, Supreme Court's observation or the order, what Sunil was just reporting, certainly shows the kind of delay any appellant or say accused in a case has to bear, that you have to move from trial court to a higher court and then you move to Supreme Court to get the bail orders. And now Supreme Court has also expressed that due to this tendency in the lower courts, people are like, lot of bail applications are landing up at Supreme Court's door. That also increases a pendency of multiple other cases. And in this case, if we talk politically, certainly it was a big setback for Aam Aadmi Party in the last 1.5 years since Manish Sisodia has been in jail. He was arrested in February last year by CBI, and on the same case, pertaining to the same case, he was arrested by ED in March 2023 last year. So now, since then, they have been trying repeatedly to secure bail in both the cases and then approaching courts, the lower court and then going to high court, and after that, they have approached the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court had to admit that perhaps there was some kind of, you can say, flaw in the judgment back there, and Supreme Court used the word that perhaps the lower courts are playing safe when it comes to grant bail to any accused. And that is what it has come out very glaringly in this particular judgment by Supreme Court. Aam Aadmi Party meanwhile feel that their stand gets vindicated, because they have often been saying that perhaps the Delhi High Court or the lower court, wherever they have approached in bail cases of Satyendra Jain or Arvind Kejriwal or for even Mr. Sisodia, the court reserves the judgment and then you never get to know the judgment or till the further date. So it is a way of delaying it's a kind of a delaying tactics for getting the bail is what Aam Aadmi Party is alleging, and they say that perhaps this entire judgment which Sunil was referring about will certainly set a precedent for other cases, like for Mr. Kejriwal, who is already facing a case registered by the CBI. But a big shot in the arm for Aam Aadmi Party ahead of Haryana polls. Now we knew that ahead of Himachal polls, Satyendra Jain and Manish Sisodia were put behind the bars. And then you have got now Haryana polls, Arvind Kejriwal is behind the bars. So all the onus will lie on these top leadership. Gopal Rai and Manish Sisodia, mind you, was handling around 18 portfolios besides education and others. He was accused of implementing that 2021-22 liquor policy for which he was arrested in 2023. But he was handling multiple portfolios. So perhaps once he is back in the government, he will be out on the bail and hopefully he will join the government as well. So that is certainly going to give a big morale boost to Aam Aadmi Party. Politically, it will suit them for Haryana, where they'll go to the state in campaigning and talk about it, that how the union government or say the BJP has been persecuting its leaders in fake cases. They will call it a kind of persecution in fake cases, because they will certainly talk about that how bail is equal to innocence, while the opposition parties, the BJP's reaction has just come in saying that Aam Aadmi Party should not be so jubilant or confident over this bail thing, because bail doesn't mean you have been acquitted.
Right, you're innocent until proven guilty, of course. So bail is the rule and jail is the exception. To get more on this, we have Suleiman Khan of the Congress Party joining us. We also have Mahesh Verma of the BJP joining us. Let me take my first question to Mahesh Verma. If the case against the Aam Aadmi Party leader, Manish Sisodia, as well as others, I mean, we do know that Sanjay Singh is out on bail, Arvind Kejriwal continues to be behind bars. If the case was so watertight, then why is it that the case hasn't gone to trial yet? Mahesh Verma.
देखिए, मैं तो थैंक्स करूंगा सुप्रीम कोर्ट को इस बात के लिए कि आज उनका ऑर्डर जो है मनीष सिसोदिया के बेल को लेकर जिस प्रकार से दिया गया, उसकी ये बाहुबली लूटने में कम से कम अब ये कामयाब नहीं होंगे। अब ये कहीं ये नहीं कहेंगे कि जो सुप्रीम कोर्ट में ये जाके जिस प्रकार से इन्होंने कोर्ट को कन्विंस करने की कोशिश करी कि मनीष सिसोदिया निर्दोष है और उन्होंने किसी प्रकार का कोई अपराध नहीं किया, कोई उन्होंने घोटाला नहीं किया, किसी प्रकार से उन्होंने पीएमएलए एक्ट के तहत जो है कोई ऑफेंस उनके खिलाफ बनता नहीं है। इस सारी दलील को एक किनारे करके सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने इनको सिर्फ एक टेक्निकल बेसिस पे जो कि डिले है ट्रायल में, उसकी वजह से जो इनको जमानत मिली है, मैं समझता हूं, और वो भी एक कंडीशनल जमानत है, और उस जमानत को मुझे लगता है कि आम आदमी पार्टी उसका सम्मान करेगी। सुप्रीम कोर्ट का कोई भी ऑर्डर को वो लोग जो तमाशा और मजाक बनाते हैं, वो कम से कम मनीष सिसोदिया के केस में वो नहीं करेंगे। ये अपेक्षा हम सबको रखनी चाहिए। अगर वो इस देश को अपने आप को समझते हैं कि भाई इस देश के वासी हैं और कहीं विधि विधान और कानून में उनका विश्वास है, तो कम से कम अभी जैसे ही बेल ग्रांट हुआ, उसके बाद जिस प्रकार से आतिशी और तमाम लोगों का जिस तरह से मतलब सुप्रीम कोर्ट को वो कैश करने चले हैं पॉलिटिकली, मुझे लगता है कि इससे बड़ा जो है मतलब कुछ हास्यास्पद हो नहीं सकता है। आप किस प्रकार की बात कर रहे हो? मनीष सिसोदिया को कोई जमानत जो है मेरिट पर नहीं मिली है। मनीष सिसोदिया को जमानत अगर टेक्निकल ग्राउंड पे मिला है कि ट्रायल डिले है और उसकी वजह से जो है उसको हम ज्यादा दिन जेल में नहीं रख सकते हैं इस बेसिस पे कि भाई ट्रायल कब शुरू होगा, क्या होगा, और सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने ग्रांट किया है। तो
Mr. Verma, if the case, like I said, if it was so watertight, then why drag your feet as far as the courts are concerned? Why was the case not taken to trial? That is the big question. We also have Huda Zariwala, political analyst, joining us. Take us through what does this really mean for the investigation into the liquor policy case going forward?
Well, first off, this is such a huge, huge relief for Aam Aadmi Party. Honestly, this could not have come at a better time. We're all extremely happy, extremely emotional, and very, very thankful to the courts of this country. Justice has finally been delivered. I'm sorry, you'll have to excuse me. I'm really emotional. This is such a big day for all of us. We're talking about 18 long months of this trial going on, and the court's not been able to prove anything. The ED CBI not been able to prove anything against Manish Sisodia ji. They have literally tried whatever it takes to ensure that he stays behind bars. But even the Supreme Court took cognizance of the matter that this is a speedy trial is the right of every citizen according to the Article 21 of the Constitution. You cannot indefinitely keep him in jail, and bail is the exception, not jail. We've seen how the Supreme Court has not even given this, as a bail with conditions that he's not allowed to, visit the party office, or, there's obviously no point of tampering with no question of tampering with the evidence, because everything and anything that was needed to be said by the ED or the CBI has already been said and dusted and done. And we are talking about a very, very big win here. I mean, for the BJP, the grapes are going to be sour.
He wants to come in at this point in time. Mahesh Verma, how would you react?
देखिए, तो एनडीटीवी इस बात के लिए नहीं है कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट के किसी भी ऑर्डर को इस प्रकार से, जैसे ये पॉलिटिकल एनालिस्ट हमारी मित्र जिस प्रकार से सुप्रीम कोर्ट के ऑर्डर को इंटरप्रेट कर रही है और जिस तरह से ये कह रही है कि सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने जो है इसको मेरिट पर जमानत दिया है, तो सबसे पहले तो यही करेक्ट करूंगा कि एनडीटीवी के दर्शकों को गलत बात की जानकारी नहीं दी जाए। ये सबसे पहले मेरा ऑब्जेक्शन है।
Mr. Sulaiman Khan, we also have Sulaiman Khan of the Congress Party with us. Mr. Khan, how will this play out politically when it comes to the national capital?
First of all, the other two panelists, one for the BJP, another one, the analysts, both of them have discussed the merits of the case. First, the BJP spokesperson said that his innocence is not proved. Actually, in matters of bail, either the bail is granted or denied. No innocence or otherwise has to be proved. On the other hand, the panelists said that no evidence has been found. Nothing has been said in the bail order. It's been granted. I welcome the judgment of the Supreme Court. For the sole reason, the constitutional mandate of a speedy trial has been upheld. Article 21 is a sacred right, fundamental right, which has to be protected at all costs. And the famous maxim that justice delayed is justice denied. For 17 months, a person who was holding a constitutional post in Delhi was arrested. I am not talking on the merits of the case. I am talking about the misuse of the agencies which this government is infamous for. The ED, the CBI, the Income Tax Department, all of them are, actually unleashed on the opposition leaders. And we have seen it for 10 years. Now, this judgment, I welcome it because Supreme Court has said that you are not investigating, you are not completing the investigation. And now it is an abuse of the process of law that the investigation has to be completed. Now you are filing supplementary charge sheet after supplementary charge sheet after supplementary charge sheet.
Right, the Supreme Court said that, the stand that the agencies were taking were contradictory. On one hand, they were ready to expedite the case. On the other, they were seeking more time in order to file the charge sheet. This was back in the month of July.
I completely agree with you on this.
When we talk about the observations that were made during the trial today, being the delay being the main reason, this is quite significant, would you say, when it comes to other cases going forward?
I have, there are reports about the cases of Enforcement Directorate. There are some 5,000 cases, the conviction rate is below 1% or something, exact figure I don't know. but the conviction rate in enforcement directorate cases is, badly, it's so low. And this is the tactic, this is the abuse they do by using the process of law. They kept on delaying it. You are being kept in jail. They are not completing the investigation. This is being done purposely, to my understanding. And therefore, the trial became a punishment. Even the disposal of the bail application becomes the punishment.
Right. Just before I wrap, my last word to Ms. Nariwala, how will this impact Kejriwal's case for bail and the corruption charges against him?
Sorry, is the question directed towards me?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Sorry, could you please repeat the question?
I said, how will this impact Kejriwal's case for bail and the corruption charges against the Aam Aadmi Party?
This will absolutely have a very positive impact because like my esteemed Congress panelists mentioned here, that in this case, the process itself is the punishment. And you have been keeping, a sitting then Deputy Chief Minister of Delhi for a good 18 odd months, to a point where neither the ED nor the CBI could establish any proceeds of crime, prove anything against him. Time and again, they've tried to establish, prove all the charges against him, be it be Manish Sisodia ji, be it be Dr. Satyendra Jain, be it be Sanjay Singh ji, and obviously Arvind Kejriwal ji. None of these leaders have actually done anything wrong, because none of these agencies, right, the ED, the CBI, have been able to prove anything against him. Right. And now when we're talking about the speedy trial of the matter, this will obviously be taken into
out of time. Thank you so much
for as well.
Thank you for speaking to us here on NDTV. Right. So of course the trial failed to begin in 6 months, and those are the grounds on which Manish Sisodia sought bail. This was the third time that he had appealed for bail, and finally big huge relief for Manish Sisodia and the Aam Aadmi Party. Everyone there getting very emotional, many reactions coming in. We'll get you all that on the other side, but for now we're slipping into a short break.